In a quiet corner of a vast golden meadow, where the grass stood tall and the summer sun warmed the earth, lived a small ant named Mia. Mia was the smallest ant in her entire colony. The other ants were bigger, stronger, faster, but Mia never complained. She never compared. She simply worked. Every single day, from the first light of morning until the last glow of evening. One day, the colony needed food for winter. The queen gave every ant one task. Find the heaviest grain you can carry and bring it home. The bigger ants laughed when they saw Mia line up. "You are too small," one of them said. "Go home, little one. Leave the heavy work to us." Mia said nothing. She just walked forward. Deep in the meadow, Mia found it. The biggest grain of wheat she had ever seen. Thick, heavy, golden. It was 3 times her size. Every sensible ant would have walked away. But Mia did not walk away. She lowered her head, pressed her tiny shoulders against it, and pushed. Nothing moved. She pushed again. Harder. Still nothing. She repositioned herself, found a new angle, pushed again with everything she had. The grain moved. Just a little. Just barely. But it moved. Step by step, inch by inch. Mia pushed that enormous grain across the meadow floor. She fell. She got up. She slipped. She steadied herself. The sun moved across the sky above her. Hours passed. Her legs burned. Her body ached. Other ants passed her on their way back to the colony, their smaller grains already delivered. They shook their heads when they saw her. "Give up, Mia," one said. "It is too heavy for you." "You will never make it before dark," said another. Mia looked up at them quietly, and then she looked back down at the grain, and she pushed again. As the sun began to set and the sky turned deep orange, Mia was still pushing. Her whole body was trembling now, every muscle burning, her breath coming in short, tired gasps. She stopped for a moment. She looked back at how far she had come. The colony entrance was still far away, and for one single moment, doubt crept in. Maybe they were right. Maybe she was too small. Maybe this grain was just too heavy. She closed her eyes, and in that quiet moment, she heard something. Not a voice from outside, a voice from inside. "One more step, Mia. Just one more step." She opened her eyes, took a breath, and pushed. When Mia finally crossed the threshold of the colony, the sun had just touched the horizon. The grain scraped across the entrance floor with a heavy final sound, and then silence. Every ant in the colony turned to look. The queen herself came forward. She looked at the grain. Then she looked at Mia. Tiny, trembling, exhausted Mia. And the queen bowed her head, not to the grain, to Mia. Because what Mia had carried that day was not just the heaviest grain in the colony. It was proof. Proof that size means nothing. Proof that will means everything. Proof that the ones who never stop always arrive. Maybe you feel small today. Maybe someone told you that you are not big enough, not strong enough, not ready enough. Maybe you are carrying something so heavy right now that every part of you wants to put it down and walk away. But hear this. The grain does not care how big you are. It only moves for the one who refuses to stop pushing. So take one more step today, just one, because small and unstoppable always beats big and giving up. If this story touched your heart, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and tell me, what is one heavy thing you are still pushing through right now? And if you are new here, subscribe to the Story Lamp, because every week, we bring you stories that light your path. She was small, but she never stopped, and that made all the difference.